It uses a shield called the BOE shield, or Board of Education. It's that nice blue rectangle. And what this guy does is it slots directly onto the Arduino. So all of the pins that we saw on the Arduinos, they're here on this shield as well. And there's pretty much a whole bunch of header pins in the BOE shield that are going to plug directly into Arduino. So here I have the Arduino IDE with the test program I downloaded. And so I want to be able to send this program to my Arduino. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Arduino and plug it in over to the USB. Sometimes what the actual problem is kind of a whole lot bigger than we first thought. And if we come over and kind of directly solve a problem, well, it's going to end up creeping back and always be there, kind of behind our heads. And we can think about problems. I'll talk a little bit more in the context of like what we're looking at with our shield bot and everything. But sometimes the problem is just kind of the tip of the iceberg. That's really what we can see of, hey, my robot's always driving off the table. It's not stopping. Use a whole bunch of data together. But our phototransistor is hooked up down here. So I like to think of the phototransistor circuit as kind of one fluid circuit that's getting power from 5 volts all the way to ground. And then we're going to have like a little measurement probe, think like a multimeter, that we're going to poke it and kind of measure what's going on. And we're going to do that with our analog pin. So this circuit, if we walk through it from 5 volts all the way to ground, we're following this red wire to this row that's connected to the collector side of our phototransistor. Our electricity is going to go through the phototransistor, and then depending on how much light is being shown onto it, some of it is going to make its way through to this next row. So with our Husky camera, we do switch from recognizing colors to recognizing April tags, just because it becomes kind of more reliable with it. What I want to start talking about is kind of, hey, we have all these different types of sensors. They detect a whole bunch of different things, and kind of what's kind of the context of all this information, and kind of what does it mean for robots in general. So I want to talk about perception. And perception is the robot's ability to gather information about its environment using sensors. And it's able to interpret that data to kind of give the robot a sense of what's happening around its environment. So far, we've collected some data using our whiskers. So we're like, oh, I can tell when something's in front of me or next to me if I'm close enough. And I can use my phototransistor to tell how bright the room is or how dark the room is.